Buhari responsible for worsening insecurity. Reno speaks. Former presidential aide Reno has blamed the immediate past president Muhammadu Buhari for being the cause of the worsening insecurity in Nigeria. He claimed that Nigeria is suffering from heightened insecurity because the past administration failed to rearrest terrorists who were illegally freed from prison. Recall that there was a jailbreak that saw hundreds of terrorists on motorcycles invade Kuje Correctional Facility, Abuja, in July 2022 when Buhari was still in office. Omokri said the former president's failure to capture and jail those that escaped consequently led to the security situation plaguing the country. He, however, praised the current administration of President Bola Tinubu for preventing the occurrence of jailbreaks, train bombings, and the destruction of police stations. The socio-political commentator also knocked some politicians who served in the previous administration, including Isa Pantami, saying they lack moral ground to say Nigeria is facing worse insecurity under President Tinubu than under ex-President Buhari. Whatever, Reno, whatever rocks your boat. Today you come as I say this one tomorrow. Now let me say this. Of course, that is why do you know that I am actually grateful? To an extent, I think APC created this mess. They should feel it. They should look for a way around it. In my head, that is it. At the time, 2022, before the elections, I was like, hey, I know that this country, they don't run this country. They don't do a lot of things in this country. They have actually did a lot of things to this country that before Nigeria will recover, it needs intention, somebody intentional about the growth and development of Nigeria. And if that person is not an APC person, I'm sorry, the person on my jaya, the person will suffer. Hey, the person will use his eyes like this, and he is going to be looking at the back of his head. In fact, he'll be looking at the back of his neck. I know. I was saying, we even check him. If person will be say they genuine enter there, because Nigerians are fond of na person where they feel sit, now they go drag. It is that person that they call the president of the federal. That is the person that they will actually try, and it is the truth. Look at Tinubu. Even when we know that yes, Buhari did this, but because Tinubu had already told us during when he was campaigning that he is going to do this, he's going to do that. Now Buhari is not there. There must be somebody to blame. Tinubu is not taking the blame for him. Do you understand? That is what is going to happen. So if somebody who is not even, maybe the person don't even know the genesis to the revelation of how things just go wrong, and the person can't say one work, of course a lot has to be done. That person will start heaping it on that person immediately. Nigerians will start blaming the person. You get that? Just be like that time good luck enter, you say no even know that time, no even know a left from a right. You know, so as somebody who has not even been in that, I'm not sure the way good luck, you know, rose to the position of the president. We all know how it happened, and I think we should say the man even planner. You understand? So the person will be in a state of as in confusion, because Nigerians go the dragon, go the, in fact, I'm not sure say the man go, as in the person go fit even perform well, because only Nigerian dragon itself don't do enough to do with him. He don't do enough to distract him. Who doesn't know Reno? And you are worsening it further with your careless support of a man who said he will continue where Buhari stopped. Reno Mokri, a man with two tongues in one mouth, has the money they paid you to do a hatchet job in the social media finished. The money don't finish. Make me leave Reno now. Buhari failed, yes, everybody knows. The question is, can this insecurity ever stop? Blame is not important at the moment. Solution is what matters. Yes, that's the thing. He's coming out to say he's doing a good job. Which good job? I don't understand, Reno. He's doing is preventing a reoccurrence. It's just 1 year. 1 year could have take me. Calm down now, brother. I'm not saying this is going to happen, no. But before you start to declare for person, Allow the person make him stay there. Now when you don't do in first full 10 or finish, now we're supposed to do assessment. Now we're supposed to do assessment. So if you don't do well, then people, I trust Nigerian people, sure, there's a big drag person. I know tomorrow when Tinubu is not the president again, you will switch and say it is Tinubu force. Hustler Lomo. Let me small. Let me small hustler Lomo. Hey. Was it not Tinubu that brought Buhari? So whatever Buhari did wrong, Tinubu will share in the blame. Of course now. After all, Tinubu did not criticize Buhari for one day. That is even why I am even so annoyed. I'm saying, okay, fine. Even if you you don't want to do this, so that you don't want to criticize him, okay, there's constructive criticism. Come outside and point out. You know when you give person advice, you see person now. You know as you go sell and say, the clothes when wear they too short. If the person is a lady, you don't want the person to feel embarrassed, or you don't want, you can cut the corner. There are ways you can tell the person, you know, if you wear clothes that are modest, it brings out. I love when you wear clothes. You understand? You know as you go carry the direction of your talk. Go for what you want to make it do, so that your emphasis on the criticism is going to be less, but at least it will catch the memo. You did not do it for one day. For even half, what am I saying? For 1 hour during Buhari administration. 1 hour. He did not do it. Was that the reason you couldn't come to Nigeria during this administration? Hungry man. Buhari complained about his predecessors from his day one in office. And they tell you, now the excuse where the man they give, very an excuse of a president, now be. You just come. From the day where you sit down there, you start to blame. You start to blame. You tell us, you no promise us anything, oh. You no promise us. We'll say, where is one from? Where did they bring this person from? And you close your mouth, he left. Okay, let the person in charge now take decisive action head on, because Buhari has done his best and left, and nobody can be 100% best to call. Best scream me. Are you saying it's not P2B? No, P2B is the problem as usual. Stop blaming someone of what you couldn't even do. Your master is in pay, is in charge. So let him do what Buhari couldn't do. Anyway, Buhari is the best APC can offer. What APT? Now no go cease to amaze me. The way when they shit, you know, savage mouth, Kai Nigerians. When I get savage for maths. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.